Side Stories Point 2. Rimmeru's Pav. A few days before the meeting with Rain and Misery. As I and Seal were making the thousands of capsules for the future, I remembered the skill we got recently and decided to inquire on a status update. Seal, what is my current status currently? Seal, Master, your current status is. Name, Rimmeru Tempest EP 272,047,789 plus Sword of Tempest 12.986 million lessened by Veldanava's Dragon release. Race, Ultimate Chaos Digital Spirit, Ultimate Slime, Viscous Dragonoid Demon God. Grace Protection, Rimmeru's Compassion Grace. Titles, Chaos Creator, Cousin of God, King of Tempest. Magic, Less than True Dragon Magic, Storm, Scorch, Frost, Star, Void greater than less than Demon Gate Summoning. Note that Greater Demon Summoning is a lesser efficient version of this since summons can't be chosen by individual, but this now can greater than less than Elemental Spirit Summoning greater than less than Primitive Magic greater than less than Others greater than. Skills, Manas, Seal, Thought Acceleration, up to 1,000,000 times. Chant Annulment, Food Chain, Synthesis and Separation, All of Creation, Attribute Transformation, Analyze and Assess. Complete Domination, is made up of all domination type skills like Thought, Law, Water, Light, Weather, Earth, Darkness, Heat, Gravity, Space-Time, Charm, Life and Death, Soul, Dead as in the Undead, Angel, Demon, Will, Acceleration, Fixation, Illusion, Insect, Demonic Beast, Deathman, Human, Army, and others make up complete domination. Future Attack Prediction. Draconic Eye, works similar to Milam Eye skill. Draconic Ear, works similar to Milam Ear skill. Parallel Existence. Parallel Processing. Divine Hockey. Data Archive. Probability Domination. Generalismo. Rimmeru, wait, you have Divine Hockey not Draconic Hockey, and why Parallel Existence too? What's Data Archive? Seal, I have Parallel Existence so I may do things physically without help and all at once, along with being rewarded by the voice of the world for gaining more of my own will over time. That is why I got my own hockey. Data Archive is a skill which gives a total record of who has what skills, what they do and when they were acquired. Rimmeru, that last sub-skill is broken. It makes me always win on information wars against my enemies in the future, along with it making me happy you have gotten more independent of me, now you can continue. Seal silently blushes to herself as she continues. Seal, next skill is Ultimate Skill Void Goddess Othith. Soul Consumption, Nihility Collapse, Imaginary Space, Space-Time Domination, Magicule Breeder Reactor, Multi-Dimensional Castle Guard Barrier. An upgraded version of Castle Guard that allows the user to now defend all attacks and still be on the offensive. True Dragon Released Storm, Scorch, Earth, Frost Deactivated Star. True Dragon Restoration Storm, Scorch, Earth, Frost Deactivated Star. True Dragon Core Transformation Storm, Earth, Scorch, Frost Deactivated Star. True Dragon Hockey, Skill Steel, Absolute Severance, Skill Domination, allows the user to dominate lesser skills below Ultimate Skill Second Evolution and below. Time Leap, Soul Guard, allows the user to have absolute protection for the soul. Artistic Replication, the evolved form of the artist ultimate gift that allows an individual to replicate the appearance and skills of others the individual knows. Ultimate Skill Sub-Niggurath God of Creation. True Skill Creation, can create skills from energy and thought alone can grant said skills to others. Skill Bank, Skill Archive, Skill Evolution, Skill Gifting, Skill Duplication, Armageddon, Pantheon Summon, this skill summons digital nature awakened individuals in their prime with the individual's personality that have the god title. In their species are only copies of the original, similar to Masayuki's ultimate skill ability. Hero Summoning, this skill is the same sub-skill that Masayuki had previously. Demon Lord Summoning, allows the user to summon digital nature beings in their prime that take the appearance and personality of those who were called Demon Lords in history. Same as previous two's limitations. Forceful Evolution, can force an evolution on items, individuals or skills by sacrificing energy. Item Creation, can create items similar to Ultimate Enchantment multiple weapons. Self-Evolution, can evolve the entities to different evolutionary paths. Soul Mastery, can create souls and add on to old ones with energy and thought alone. Species Generation, can create a creature from thought and energy alone. Skill Seal, born from Envious King Leviathan, allows user to temporarily block skill usage and if individual is much weaker than user permanently seal the skill. Resistances. Physical Attack Nullification, natural effects nullification, abnormal condition nullification, mental attack nullification, magic nullification, holy demonic attack resistance, anti-skill. Rimuru, wow, you really went overboard this time, Seal. I can do almost anything now. But how did I get so many skills? I only got 3 right. Seal, no, not almost, can do anything possible in your imagination, master. Also, the reason is due to how powerful the ultimate skill sub-Nigoroth is. It allows the user to basically use any skill that has existed at one point in time in the world's records till now. Since most of the angelic skills once belonged to Veldanava, they are registered in the data archive. The other reason is that the old data we had stored is still available for use since it was already in Skill Bank. I just combined skills until your soul was full, then optimized it to bring down the capacity, then add more to the original skills you had through synthesis and repeat until completion. It's why it took so long to do. Rimuru, so with these 3 skills I have basically every skill I could ever need and more stored away if I ever needed them, along with other skill combinations not listed due to soul capacity limit. Seal, exactly, master. Your now perfection that Veldanava gave up long ago returned. Rimuru, great, now you sound like everyone else back in Tempest. He fell silent for a moment, remembering everyone now gone, but returned to focusing on making the world better for his future friends. Seal, next I know we are going to recruit both Rain and Misery, but I want to also pull a prank on Guy too. He said with a big evil grin on his face. Seal, what kind are you thinking of, master? Rimuru, I want to name Guy without him knowing it. I want you to impersonate the voice of the world, since you can make your voice sound just like it, then evolve him into a true demon lord. If we time it right, both Misery and Rain will gain from the Harvest Festival also. Meaning I'll grow as well. Then years later when we meet Guy again, we can make him realize slowly that he is actually a part of my soul lineage along with the other primordials too. Great prank, right? Seal, I can do it, master, as long as I use parallel existence along with Mephisto. I should go undetected by him. And I want to see if something unique happens having all demon primordials in your soul lineage as well. We can even give him pride so that he thinks he is more special than he actually is. But I'm not sure when he acquired the skill or evolved it. It's possible he already has it. Rain never told us since she didn't know either. Rimuru, we will know soon enough, just be stealthy when you do it, and I must ask what's after this. Seal, next, master, we can go to the High Dwarves or High Elves next and soon visit the father of Luminous Valentine, creating a connection with Luminous early. We might even see Kogli as a baby or child during this time as a High Elf princess. Rimuru, I'll have to think on this for a bit. Seal, give me some time. Kogli's Pav. My life has been very wonderful until recently, since my father changed and my mother went missing, even some maids too. I decided that today I would ask my father what is going on and if I can help in any way. It took a while to find him since he started to act and dress different to before. Father, can I help at all in the search for missing people and my mother? Jahil, my name is not Father, it is Jahil, and you will call me that from now on. Do I make myself clear, child? He said in a scathing tone. Kogli, yes Jahil, I understand. But is there anything I can do to help the search? I miss mother dearly, it has been 3 days. Jahil, the search has been called off and you will help me with something else that is more urgent to me. Kogli, I understand sir, but are you sure we should call it off so soon? Jahil, do not question my decisions, child. He said as he slapped Kogli across the room without a care. This is an order, now come with me to my laboratory. We have much to do. Kogli, not seeming to have much choice, followed the order, not out of desire to help her dad in his endeavor, but out of fear of his big personality change. Picking herself off the ground for fear of more injury, she followed Jahil, or Lord Jahil as he forced others to call him now. After the long walk they entered a room with many trinkets and items that were bought in the recent 2 days at Jahil's request. Looking around, she saw a magic circle drawn on the ground that she had never seen before. Along with Jahil making a concoction for his use. While working, he said, "Stand in that circle and be quiet." He seemed annoyed about something that happened recently as he worked. If that damn demon just did as it was told, I wouldn't be forced to dirty my own hands for my own benefit. Now Kazarim, drink this potion and stay put. She felt unsure if she should, but something else nagged at her about what he said. Kogli, Jahil, my name is Kogli, not Kazarim. Can't you even remember your own daughter's name? You've changed so much since last week. Are you alright? Jahil, don't question me. He said as he hit her again. I said your name is Kazarim, then that is what it is that understood? Kazarim, with tears in her eyes, replied, yes sir. With great sadness, as even after everything else that was taken from her, now her name was too. Jahil, ah, look what you did. Now the circle is ruined and the potion is on the floor. Clean up your mess. I've got to make new ones for both now. He returned to getting his materials ready, as he called it. Then as Kazarim was finishing the task of cleaning a mess not her own, Jahil told her to go to a new spot with the same circle drawn again. Now drink this quickly, my patience runs thin with you. As she did what was told, she noticed the taste was weird for a potion, all irony and thick. She never got to look at what was inside earlier, since it seemed to turn black over time. After finishing the concoction, she asked what it was. Jahil was of course happy to respond to the question. Jahil, it is a potion that should allow someone to increase their magic power and body's abilities by making them change into an undead creature. It also should stop the aging process, which is the goal of my experiments, complete immortality. Kazarim, who heard this, asked why he told her to drink it if he wasn't sure what it even did. He simply responded with a scoff and said, "You are expendable, that is why." Soon Kazarim felt strange and really hot, but come all at once. Kazarim, father, I feel strange, like I'm hot and cold, but also like I'm getting really tired. Also my body feels like it's physically changing. As she said that, she put her hand to her face to stifle a scream, since Jahil had beaten her over being too loud near him before not long ago, damaging her face, once said to be quiet, beautiful like the rest of her race, but now scared and scabbed beyond recognition. Her lower area felt odd too, which he could see since the circle destroyed her clothes as it activated with high heat around it. Jahil, ah, perfect, it seems to be working really wonderfully. Happy birthday, my son. To be continued.